Hey YouTubers, it's Brian from Extended Play Arcade. If you saw my last video, it was Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Battlefield 1. If you saw my other video before that, it was 136 top Nintendo games and 7 crappy ones. So I'm just trying to wrap all this up. You know what? I decided I'm running out of battery. Let me see if I can get all this done in one shot. So I'm going to do the Christmas pickup. I don't think I got anything super serious, but I got some fun games that I didn't have, and I was trying to collect up my Genesis collection just to the fact that my friend Wally's been coming over and we've been playing some retro gaming, and it's been a lot of fun. Kind of brings me back to my high school era. So first, it's not in any particular order. With the football season upon us, I picked up Super High Impact. This was an arcade game, which actually was very good, very fast, lots of hits. Pretty cool. Only picked it up digital press, $4.99. You know, they basically give these things to you at the door, and full complete in box. Even has WrestleMania, another game I got to pick up for the Genesis. WrestleMania, that was a good game. So any of those wrestling games were pretty fun. If you had against a friend, against a computer, it was whatever. So High Impact, always wanted this game. Even has the tab, which I'm always a fan of the tab. Also, I picked up Dick Vitale's Awesome Baby basketball. My daughter's into basketball. She'll probably like this game. The gameplay's a little crappy, I remember it, but for $2.99, it's a good one to have in your collection. Hey, I love all games, so I don't discriminate. So another one, Dick Vitale. Let's see, what did I get? Anything good? Oh no, another football game, Unnecessary Roughness 95. I remember this game. I remember the movie, but that has nothing to do with the movie. The movie was great. This game, I don't think it was as good. But for $3.99, they're basically throwing it to you at the door. And it's nice to have a couple of these games because, you know, when friends come over, I got a couple friends that are always into the action adventure. I always feel like the action adventure is better to play alone. You know, like the Zelda games and stuff like that. Dick Vitale's does not have, you know, the Zelda games, Mario. I mean, you want 2 players. You gotta, if you have a friend over, you gotta play some competitive games. So it's always nice to have. Had to pick up. Didn't have this one. PSP for the PSP. Wayne Gretzky's hockey. Well, it's actually just Gretzky NHL hockey. But I didn't have this game. I've been trying to collect. It was $2.99. Can't beat it. And it looks like it's taped up, so I'm not going to even open it. But it was heavy, a complete in box. So this was probably the only gem that I got that I thought was a pretty good deal. Hunt for the Red October. It was a pretty damn good movie. Sean Connery, my best Sean Connery. And the complete in box, I'm not going to unbox it because I don't want to unhinge anything. But for $8.99, it's a pretty good price because it's going for a little bit more on the internet. Digital Press has some great prices. You know, I think they're probably the most fair that I've ever seen. Plus, you can actually go and browse their store. So if you guys never been there, even if you're not in the area, take the trip. You won't regret it. You'll thank me for it. So that was the Christmas pickup of Digital Press. A total of, let me see what the receipt is. Total of $25 and 63 cents. That's not bad for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Let's open up what I got just the other week. Every 8 weeks I stop at Digital Press, and I'm not going to disclose why I go every 8 weeks, but it is what it is. I picked up another football game. Again, I'm looking for someone to play against, and then my friends coming over. The kids don't really like these games, but Mike Ditka's Power Football for $2.99. It came in a cardboard box. Actually the manual's behind it. You can see it back there. So I'm pretty cool about that. I actually met Mike Ditka in person. I did an event for Joe Piscopo a long time ago. It was the Italian American Hall of Fame Sports. I think I mentioned this before. I met Randy Savage. I met Tommy Lasorda. I mean, that's why I had that video game that, if you see a while back, it was the Tommy Lasorda baseball game. Mike Ditka was actually one of the MCs. He's Polish. He's not Italian, but he actually wishes he was. And he has a great restaurant in Chicago. It was actually in Chicago, so we had a great time when we were out there. So one of the best moments in my life before I had my kids. I also picked up, you gotta have this one, Bulls versus Blazers. It even has the price tag down here. I did not pay $19.97 for that. But Bulls versus Blazers, again, my daughter's loving basketball. I thought maybe we'd get some game time in. $2.99, and it's a big box. It's got the big giant thick box, which is always cool because that means it's early, full in box. Actually, we played the snot out of this when I was in high school. I mean, we played a lot of Genesis. I had probably played the Genesis. I played the NES a lot alone when I was a kid because it didn't have a lot of ice hockey. We played, Tecmo Bowl. We played two players, but a lot of like Kung Fu Fighter, Kung Fu Master, all those. Even volleyball, that was a great game. I'd love to get NES volleyball, but like I've said, these are fun. Two-player games that have a lot of meaning, and that's the whole point of collecting. Buying back your childhood. Even though I wasn't really a child back then. This is kind of like the big pickup, but it's not really. It has the tab. It's Judge Dredd. I never see this one around. It looks a little faded, but in good $8.99. I think it's a great price. It's a little faded on the front, but still for $8.99 looks pretty good. It's complete in box, which is always nice to have. And I never played. Actually, as bad as this movie was, I'm a big Sylvester Stallone fan. I liked Lockup, which everybody laughed at that one. They laughed at Judge Dredd, but it's kind of a cult classic. I actually enjoy this movie a lot, so I figured why not for $8.99. It's a pretty good pickup. And last but not least, I picked up because my daughter picked up a 3DS for Christmas. You gotta have Tetris. You gotta have, if you have a 3DS, even though it's not a Game Boy anymore, I still call it a Game Boy. You gotta have a Tetris game for it. That was my favorite game on the Game Boy when I got it. I mean, I used to play it forever. I used to play it on the ski trip, which ironically my daughter joined the ski club this year. That was a little young. I didn't have ski club till I was in high school, but we played Tetris nonstop, and it was awesome. I think it was probably the best game for the Game Boy in my opinion, but I could be wrong. So anyway, that's about it. I'm not going to really do a wrap up. Make sure I got all that done and out of the way. I'm going to probably do some gameplay stuff maybe. That was a total of 27 bucks. Actually, I think the Tetris was the most expensive, which was $10.99 due to the fact that it's a newer game. It's actually taped up. I could feel it's complete in box, but I'm actually going to go probably play this right now on my daughter's 3DS while she's at school. So we got Donkey Kong in the background, got some receipts laying around. Remember Jeremy Marshall, if you guys are interested. If you guys can't get the Nintendo Mini, it might be a good alternative if you still have your old NES laying around. My buddy gave me Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and I'm going to be playing a lot of this Battlefield 1 with my buddies online. So lots of fun. Maybe even some Donkey Kong will play. Try to blow it up for 2017. And Brent, Extended Play Arcade, guys, like, click, subscribe, please comment. Thanks. And I'll even do a sub for sub if anybody comments below. See you guys later. Peace.